For a hard-earned thirst, you need a big cold beer. And that beer is Musos, Melbourne Musos. You can get it playing heavy metal. You can get it hanging it on Chris's big-ass drum kit. As a matter of fact, you can get it any old how. As a matter of fact, I got it now. So for a hard-earned thirst, you need a big cold beer. And that beer is Melbourne Musos.
Hey ho, how are you? My name's Chris Quinlan. Welcome to Melbourne Musos, show 700. Okay, the Gina Lola Brigida number. I want to thank everyone for watching over the last 24 years. The show, 700 episodes, means that there's been a lot of changes to the show and adjustments to the format and all sorts of things. It's always been a teaching show. Okay, interviews, I do interviews, and I'm getting back into that now. And with show 700 onwards, sometimes it's a showcase for certain styles of music, sometimes it's just teaching the basics of drumming, and sometimes guitar. And then everything in between when I have guests on the show, like I used to do through the 90s. It morphed into the drum show when it went interstate sort of thing and all that, and through the 2000s and all of this business. And then, I took a bit of a rest for a little while, but I kept the show going. I took a bit of a rest from Channel 31. But then late last year, Channel 31 asked me back, and I want to thank everyone at the crew at Channel 31 now for doing so. I sort of got back in, jumped back on the horse, as they say. So what I want to do tonight is actually introduce a little bit of a change of format and all that sort of stuff. It's still the same thing. I'm still teaching stuff, but guests, I've got a couple of different things. I nearly went bankrupt 20 years ago, having guests on the show and flying around and, getting to all these different gigs and places and all this sort of stuff. And I met some of my heroes, that kind of thing. I've had Billy Cobham on the show, Steve Smith, I've had Kevin Borich, I've had David Jones and Virgil Donati and everything that a name dropper could name. But what goes on is the one thing that I really value in the show is hopefully the community spirit that Channel 31 actually espouses, okay? Because the thing is, you've got to pay for this, you've got to do this and all that, and that's fine. You've got to make a living, and there's a whole other aspect to that. But the thing about Channel 31 is the sharing of things. You know, we're all in this together. And so what we've got to try and do is sort of get through it, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, without further ado, here's something about drums and about, you know, sharing stuff. Okay, I hope you enjoy.